Hey guys, me Ryder here, and I wanted to talk about Fortnite for a bit. Um, this isn't really spoilers for the event at all, but it's if will I record it or not. I still don't really know if that's allowed, so I probably won't, unless it's confirmed that yes, you can. Maybe someone can let me know who plays Fortnite. Is it going to be allowed to record it? Because if it is, then I will record the event. Um, I I didn't realize this until looking closely. As the days go by, Galactus on the mini map, when you go to the challenges and you can see the HUD where Galactus is, he's getting bigger every day. Someone went into the code and made it so it would say 13 minutes to 0 minutes when the event was happening. Not the actual event, just that map. And by the way, this is spoilers, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, just skip 5 minutes, just skip 3 minutes, 2 minutes ahead because I'm only going to be talking about this for a couple minutes. Um, I I saw the way he looks. He's remember how Mecha Team Leader was big? He is big, and I mean bigger than Travis Scott, bigger than Mecha Team Leader, and bigger than the Devourer. He's oh my! I saw it, and I actually got legitimately scared looking at it. Galactus is so big. I knew Galactus was big, but he's really big. Holy shit! I'm scared right now. After seeing that, I'm legitimately scared to go into the event because I'm scared just looking up at that thing standing tall. He's probably gonna stand in the water. He's probably so tall and big that he'll be standing in the water, and to him, he'll just be standing in the water. He'll touch the bottom of it. I mean, remember the Devourer? When the Devourer went into the ocean, same with Mega Team Leader, they easily came out. So it's probably deep, but not that deep. So he definitely would be standing right up. Oh my god, he looks so big. I'm legitimately shaking right now a little bit. Because I saw that. I'm legitimately scared. This is probably the scariest thing we'll ever see in Fortnite history. In terms of events. Holy shit. I don't know what he's gonna do, but Galactus is gonna be big. Okay, the demonstrated. If you don't want to look at it, but you can look at it. I'll describe it. So you know how big the island is, right? Well, imagine that, but then something 10 times bigger than that. It's standing in the water, just watching over the island. He is taller than anything we've ever seen. I'm scared. I'm scared for the event. Okay, that was me talking about Galactus, and now I'm going to talk about. Since the season's about to end, I'll talk about it overall. Well, okay, it's gonna end in 8 days, but I still want to talk about it because I want to give my opinion on this season because um I liked it. I think it was nice, but I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this isn't me bluffing at all or lying. A few years back, I always fought because when collaboration of skins started happening, I always fought. After season 8, I was like, what if they did a whole season where I think this was actually after DC came in the game. I was like, what if they did a whole season about DC or Marvel, and everything's just red or that DC color, that very dark blue color. It was what if they just did a whole season like that? And I was like, no, that'll never happen. It's clickbait and stuff that YouTubers do. I thought that clickbait stuff they do would never happen. Obviously, not the skins, just the whole battle pass. But it was just a thought that was in my head, and now that it's actually happened, um, I think it's a good idea, but I don't think it should be done again with DC. I think the next battle pass should be original, and the secret skin, I'd rather it not be collab original. Rather it not. And you might not notice, but they might have been doing the secret skin to be collab since Chapter 2 Season 1, because originally it was called Bane. And sure, that might have been Big Chuggus, but what if it was meant to be actually Bane? I don't know. Probably not. Probably because of the name, even though they already had DC stuff in the game. I don't know, but I think Big Chuggus would have been way cooler than Serana, if I'm going to be honest. But anyway, maybe the next secret skin could be original for once, because I actually like that. My favorite one is probably. What's the secret skin that I actually like that was actually secret? The Visitor, honestly. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really like it. I'm sorry. The Visitor is one of my favorite secret skins and one of my favorite legendaries. I like the Visitor skin a lot, so he's probably my favorite, right next to the Scientist. And Singularity was really good too. Singularity was an amazing secret skin. Now, if we're talking about bonus skins, Chapter 2, I would say it has cool, and I like him more in Wolverine or Aquaman. But anyway, more about the season. I feel like this season, like, I feel like I feel like this mainly happens in Marvel had to deal with Epic Games to do this. So how do I feel about? Okay, this is okay because this is before the event. I'm gonna call it right now. Okay, just by reading the description for the newsfeed for the past 2 days about the event in Galactus, here's a mini prediction on what I think will happen during the event. And I think that what will happen is, okay, for some reason, I think that there'll be a lot of battle buses, and that everyone will be able to drive them. Everyone in the event, like on the island at the time, will be able to drive them. And we're gonna have to literally, I don't know if we're gonna drive it into him or shoot him or something like that, but we're gonna have to use it to attack Galactus, is what I believe. And what is Galactus going to do? I think he is, or at least going to try and eat the 0 point. Why do I think this? Because in the description right now, well, maybe it's changed, but from what I saw, it says he hungers for the 0 point. This makes me think that he's trying to eat it, and oh my god, I have a literal prediction right now that nobody's talking about. What if Galactus is successful, or maybe when he tries to eat the 0 point, if he does, if it comes back, what if he's successful in it? Or even if he's not, what if something happens and we get transported to a new island? And I'm not talking about Chapter 1. I'm talking about something even bigger than that. Because Epic Games said this whole Marvel thing is going to last for a while. Or in terms of, with that collab, with having Marvel stuff. What if the next season is Marvel stuff again? But here's the catch. The entire island is a new island that's just Marvel. And every location is Marvel themed. Because it's a whole new island that's Marvel. I'm calling it right now that it might actually happen. Okay, here's a tiny spoiler. If you don't want to hear this, skip to 2 minutes in the video. Here's a minor spoiler. And I found this out, and I literally, this is what's making me so excited for the event and why it might be the best event next to the end event. There is going to be a countdown after the event to be continued Season 5. And this makes me think that we're going to a new island. Why is it making me think that? Because why else would it be shut down for a few days? Because they're making an entire new island. They're probably making it right now. I predict that there's going to be a whole new island, a whole new map, and it's going to be just Marvel related. And that we're going to go to it. And that the 0 point is going to strike again, and there's going to be another black hole. Because the Galactus trying to eat it, or does eat it, and that ends up happening. 2 predictions, okay? Two things can happen if this something like that goes down. One, Galactus eats it, but then after he eats it, it literally turns into a black hole and then absorbs him and everything else. And then we never see Galactus again after that, and then we're brought back in the new island after a few days. Or 2, what ends up happening is Galactus does not eat it, but then it ends up opening up and then everything gets sucked into it. I am so excited for this event. This could be the best of Fortnite event next to the end event. That's my predictions, but oh my god, I'm actually excited. I have to get in this event. I'm gonna get in 2 hours early. This event is gonna be the best event Fortnite ever next to the end event. I guarantee it. Anyway, again, I think this season was good and I like the game modes, but I don't want them to do this ever again. Bye, guys. Actually, before I go, what I mean by that is, I don't want them to do a collab season ever again. Maybe with DC, but not anytime soon. Maybe season 8 or 7, but not for season 5 or 6. So, yeah.